Hi, so I'm Fire Dragon F4 and I'm going to show you how to get scenery, custom scenery into Halo C. Okay, first we're just going to quickly make our scenery. It can be most elaborate, but I'm just going to do something quick right now. Just creating a box, don't really matter what size. Convert to editable mesh. Face selection, select the top two faces and go to tessellate. Change tessellate value to 0. Hit tessellate twice. I'm just going to select those faces there. I'm just going to right click it and extrude the polygons. And just hit tessellate on those faces there. Okay, right, so that's my piece of scenery. Very random, yes I know, right, so I'm just going to quickly texture it and select the whole thing and give it an ID of 1. Okay, right, hit M and then go standard, change the multi-sub object, discard all material, set number to 1, click on the first material, click on the box next to diffuse, go to bitmap, and just go to our Halo C root directory, data, levels, test, tutorial, bitmaps, and example underscore tutorial mail. Just copy the name, make sure we click that box, the little checkered blue and white box, then make sure we change the name here as well. So we go back to parent, and then we can just click on the model again and click this little box here. Okay, now I've done that, I'm just going to click on modifiers and go down to UVW map and make it a box UVW map. Okay, now I've done that, I'm going to create another box just over here, and we're going to call that frame. And we're just going to link our box or thing scenery to the frame. Okay, you can go export, go to our Halo C root directory, data, just in data we make a new folder and we're just going to call this test. I'm just going to put a double T there for no reason whatsoever. And in this folder we're going to create models, and we're going to create another folder called physics. Of course, if it has any custom bitmaps, you need to create those. Right, okay, so now we've done that, we go to models and we go to make sure we export it as a JMS, and we're just going to call this the same as we did the folder, which is test with double T. Okay, right, so now we've done that, we need to export this model again as under physics, which is our collision model. I'm just going to go underscore collision or print of test, so I remember for now. Now we've done that, we need to open up our Halo C directory, so open up that, go to tool, and in tool type tool model, and then the name of our model, mine is test with a double T. Then it builds that model for you. It's going to take a while if it has a lot of polygons, but it doesn't on this one, so it should be quite quick. it's done that. So now we're just gonna go type in tool, collision, geometry, and then we're just gonna, after that, just type test. And there we go. It says that it created our collision model. Okay, so now we open Gorilla, go new, go down to scenery, and then we click on the three dots next to model, and we go and we're in tags, so all we need to do is find the actual folder, and there it is. And for the model we make sure we select the GBX model, and then for collision model go in the same folder and we select the collision geometry. I'm going to set the bounding radius at 10 and the render bounding radius at 7. That's just doesn't really mean, it means really the size of the model, but it doesn't really matter. Make sure it just means the collision model works. So go save as, go to test, and we'll call this just test again. So we've done that, so we can now open Sapien. Let's just open a map. I'm just going to go into tutorial and open the tutorial scenario tag. Okay, now Sapien's loaded. Speed up a little bit. Okay. As you can see, there's a lot of that's test vehicle and stuff, but doesn't matter or anything like that. Alright, so we can just go in the mission to object scenery. So we go edit types, add, and then we go to tags, go to test, test.scenery. It'll go down there, click done, open. Okay. Right, now we click down our scenery and then we change its type to test, and there you see we put our test scenery in game. There isn't really anything that means anything, it's just the actual model, so I'm showing you that it's in game. If you want, I can quickly place a biped next to it. Units, bipeds. I'm just going to quickly add a biped. There we go. Spawned a biped. It doesn't have a collision model for some odd reason here, but when it goes in game it will have a collision model. So hope this tutorial helped, and I hope that you will be able to make some good scenery out of this. A lot of people already know how to do this because I was taught how to do this, so maybe if someone who doesn't know how to make scenery watches this tutorial, hopefully it'll help them get the scenery in game. Okay, so I'm Fire Dragon, and this is my tutorial on how to get custom scenery in game. See ya.